Hello, beautiful sisters. Lana Boyak here of Be Radiant. I'm going to do a few videos. I really like the response that I'm getting about what you would like me to speak to. And so that's what these videos will be about. And I really encourage you to be present for these because what I share and how I tend to share, yes, your ears will hear it, but we have deeper senses that when we tap into them, which is by being present and relaxing into here and now, inviting ourselves to expand, to tap into these deeper senses, we are going to hear in a different way. So when I share, it's being shared to a deeper part of you. So be present, be present. And if you can't do that right now, I'd encourage you to pause. Come back after. So let's take a few deep breaths together first, wherever you're at. Feel yourself relaxing into your breath. Taking in the sounds around you, not trying to change them. Becoming energetically in flow with them. And this isn't something we do, it's something we invite. Invite yourself to expand out into the sounds, to relax into the sounds, into your breath, into your body, into whatever's coming up right now. And a big exhale. And coming back, but staying relaxed. So this is a beautiful example of what I'd like to talk to you about today briefly. And that's not resisting what's happening. We have moments that we're going to experience that feel like repetitive moments, or sometimes called Groundhog Day. It's like when you're playing a vinyl record and it skips and it skips and it skips, and that needle keeps jumping back to the same spot. We have that in our own lives, where we have these moments that we resist. We don't want them in our lives, these experiences, beliefs, habits. Examples would look like we're stressed out at work, we overwork, we overcommit, we put everybody else first or certain people first. We don't show up for ourselves consistently all the time. We have a challenging relationship maybe with exercising and staying consistent there. Food choices, calling in the same unhealthy types of relationships, not leaving relationships that are unhealthy. Perpetual thoughts that keep us stuck. Coming back to that same, am I here again, really? So these are just some examples, and I'm sure you can feel into that. You know, another one, a common one, is not staying committed to going to bed early enough so that you get a deep sleep, not turning off social media or your computer or your phone or your Netflix, whatever you're watching, early enough so that your nervous system can relax. So again, we all have things that we do that we are being asked to be with, to not resist, but rather to take a deep breath, to get quiet with, to sit with, to breathe into, and to listen to from our heart from our soul, from that deep place in our belly that sometimes is going to bring us to an emotional vulnerability that feels like an ache. Because these repetitive situations that we are being asked to look at in a big, hard way right now need our compassion, need our presence, need our love. These are often root situations that once we can really be with, we can heal them, we can receive them without judgment, that there's something about us that's flawed or scarred, and that's why we just can't stop doing that thing, stop taking that substance, get up early enough to go to the gym, or go after work to yoga or whatever you do, just getting out for a walk, not taking that extra cup of coffee, not, again, drawing somebody to your life that is not available to you as far as a partner goes. Once again, allowing yourself to be in an unhealthy friendship where you're not supported. The whatevers, my sweet friends. It's time to look at that. Be with it. Sit with it. Grieve into it. Because this is where there is so much power. And I know I am so in resistance in one part of my life that, I have a perpetual habit that I've been doing since I was 17, so 30 years, that I desire to release. And yet, it's something I've never fully embraced or accepted or allowed to be a necessary part of my human experience. I'm going to say that again. That's something that we are perpetuating over and over and over and over and over, is a necessary component of our human growth. It's a piece that we need to take. It's like bittersweet medicine. It's something that we have to allow in. And the only way we're going to allow something in is when we stop resisting it, stop pushing it away. And this piece acts like a domino that tips over other dominoes. So it has this cascading effect, this domino effect that has the potential to smooth out, to soften, to heal, maybe even to eradicate different challenges in our lives when we get into that one piece. So with all of the amazing suggestions for conversations you would like me to have with you that were listed in the comments, this to me felt like the root, because for 25 years this is the work that I've been doing on myself. This is the work that I'm so blessed to teach and guide and mentor and coach in and lead others through. It's the journey to the inner mystic. It's the journey to the soul of who we be. It's that journey to establish the knowing, the inner sight, the inner ability to hear, see, sense, feel, taste, touch, intuit. And a root piece of that is letting go of our resistance to that which pisses us off, that which greatly disappoints us about ourselves, that which we are so fucking ashamed of, wounded by, broken by. This is one of the most tenderest parts of you, of me. And we need, if we're going to find the grace to transition into the next expression of this part of us, we need to embrace it. But we do that by first stopping, becoming fully present, sitting with, breathing into, meeting, and without judgment, have that part of us sit on our laps and we wrap our arms around her. These are broken parts of you. And we stroke her hair and we wipe her tears. And maybe we give her a stuffed animal to hold as we hold her. And there's a law of reciprocity. That energy that we put out is going to come back to us. So make this your core choice right now. To meet, be with, heal, embrace and transform that part of you that hurts you so deeply and that keeps you in this perpetual cycle of making it about your job, making it about your weight, making it about what you don't have, making it about what you want and isn't here yet, making it about what you could have done differently. All of our confusion and our pain and suffering comes from not being with the roots of what causes us our greatest challenges. So today, this week, sit in reverence with those parts of you that are hurt and fragmented. Please. And I'd encourage you, maybe leave a comment below this video about how that felt for you, from the fear to the liberation. There's a journey there, and how your energy shifts, and how maybe that being so present with yourself, even if it was for freaking 2 minutes, watch how the energy shifts. I promise it does, it does, it does. And then the universe returns back to you in kind, that high, tender, vibrant, clear, beautiful quality of energy through experiences and people and opportunities and blessings. And the sense of self-assurity, because you know how to show up for you in the most difficult moments and embrace and soothe and support and comfort and integrate those most fragmented parts of yourself over and over and over again. We have a history within our body. There's a lot of fragmentation. And each moment requires us to be present. It starts with you. You are the inner mystic. You are the guru. You are the one you are seeking outside of you. And I know it's hard, trust me. And this is why I've designed the inner mystic journey. It's a journey back to the soul of who we be through lifestyle and yoga. Tools, sacred tools, modules, 10 of them, that are all components, teachings that can help to offer us pieces for a more solid foundation, so that as we're doing the required transformative work from the inside out, so that we radiate this pure light from our soul outwards, we have tools, tangible teachings, practices, rituals that bring us more into alignment in our lives every single day. So we are investing in building that relationship with our self-reliance, our commitment to ourselves, the know that we've got our back, we've got our heart, that we're investing in our relationship with our intuition, our wise woman, our shamaness, our healer, our medicine woman, the soul of who we be, the inner mystic. I would love to support you, teach you what I've learned over 35 years. I'd even say 40. That's when I started cultivating this relationship with myself. I didn't have the language that that's what I was doing at 7, but it's what was. And I've continued to build an incredibly huge toolkit, and have brought it down to the core teachings that have supported me that continue to support me and that have supported the thousands of students, clients that I have led and taught globally. We are in this together, and the more that we can build ourselves up and support ourselves, we can do that for others. We can meet and see each other from that lens of perception, which is we are all powerful, sovereign souls here. My investment in Inner Mystic is to help grow you into a more integrated soul and human so that you can guide and lead others. So this is a 3-level training program. Everyone is welcome into level 1 because we all need to remember that we are powerful magicians, alchemists, and we have what is required to transform, to shift, to change adversity, and create a gem, a radiant, lustrous gem. If you would like to know more, I'll add a module list to this and an introduction package. I'll tag it somewhere in this video. I'm not quite sure what that will look like, but it will be available, or you can write to me, lana@lanaboyac.com, and inquire about the Inner Mystic Journey happening November 24th and 25th. Level 1 is personal foundations, my sweet friends. And without a solid personal foundation, we are going to continue to break down the barriers to our resistance, to our growth, and not have a solid foundation to land on. It's not required that you continuously fall down and climb your way back up. You don't got to fall down the mountain. Imagine your harness are the tools, the rituals, the practices, the helmet, the safety jacket you're wearing, the proper footwear, maybe the knee pads and the shin pads and the elbow pads as you launch your way up the mountain. I love you. Please, please, please fill me in. This is a dance. This is another reciprocation. I am so genuinely invested in you. And this is why I want to share this way. And to hear your comments back feeds me back. And then generates more passion, more desire to feed back out again. It's the waves ebbing and flowing. So we are ebbing and flowing together. So keep me abreast of how this is happening for you. This video will only be in our You're Enough Sisterhood group. So feel free to know that there's nobody outside of these beautiful sacred walls that's going to be looking at this. Okay? Share as little as feels comfortable to you, and speak as freely as feels comfortable to you. Make it simple. I tried this. This is the end result for now, because as we know, it's always shifting and changing, is it not? And this is another reason we need a fairly broad set of skills in the mystical form. So we're going to work with chakras, we're working with shamanism and the elements, we're working with movement in the body, we're talking about food for healing energy in the body, we're talking gemstones, aromatherapy, we are talking mantras, mudras, sacred breath work that moves you, reestablishes the space within you where the heaviness and the density can be liberated. More space inside. There are many beautiful things that we're going to explore. Build a solid foundation, and you will have the confidence, or at least more confidence, to feel supported by grace, which is your soul. I love you. lanaboyac.com. Bye-bye.